everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a matchup today where the focus will be on the passing game. The Colts are top 10 at defending the pass, and they'll be going up against the Pats, who will need to solve that secondary. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Patriots, their head coach has got to believe it in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
The kicker, Roberto Aguayo, has it teed up and is about ready to get this one started. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And they'll go on the ground. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Holding offense.
Pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Here's Locke. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now on 4th down, Chuck Pagano turns to the field goal unit here. This from 54 yards away. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. 8 yards there on a 1st down. Luck on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And he'll give it here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
And many use the running game like boxers do. Body blow after body blow after body blow. You may not get what you want early, but those add up, and by the 4th quarter, you could break a big one.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Block on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Defending an out route is awfully...
Looking to jam the receiver. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Luck. And he's got his man on the out route.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They are going for it. It's Luck. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Holding defense.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. His throw caught right around the 6. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are in for 6. Inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck over the middle, and it's incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Off of play action. Luck. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. He got 29 yards that time. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So 2nd and 10 here. Play action. It's Luck. He's going to air one out. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. Yep. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 2, Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down. offense. They've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? They go play action here on 1st down. This will be caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Chester Rogers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking...
This one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to... And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Luck. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. He'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. And on the ground they go with the running back. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown, and so likely will kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff, and then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. He's back to throw. Finding time. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I can't help it. Every time I see an empty backfield, I almost revert to college football because that's an immediate alert for a quarterback draw. We don't see it as much in the NFL, and he stayed in the pocket and threw one incomplete. But I think if you've got a guy with wheels, it can be a really nice play because a lot of defenses, when they see empty, they come with pressure.
And without that protection, he took a hit there, went down to the ground. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Looking for someone to throw to. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's a surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for Indianapolis, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with a win. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. The Colts are winners.